All right, Joe. Um, I will neither agree or disagree with what Abel said. I'm just going to give my perception of the game and how I feel about the game after umpteen hours of me playing it. I will like to reiterate that what I say does not, by any means, this is like a rated R right here. What I say does not go with my brothers of GMG and the guests. If you have any problems with what I say, direct it towards me. And if you have any real issues, fuck you. So uh, let me start out by saying that I feel that this game does a lot of things good, but it does nothing amazing. For instance, the
Mm.
stealth, the driving, the AI, all these things I've seen done in games, and it just does it okay. So, like for instance, the stealth is not better than what you would see in a Splinter Cell or a any other type of game like that. And the combat isn't the best, or it's not better than what you would see in a Shadow of Mordor or a Batman, but it does everything okay. The thing that makes me play this game, and the reason why I think this game is amazing, is the story is good, but I more or less pay attention to the underlying things that's within the game itself.
Mm.
I've never played a game in the 27 years of me living on this earth that made me feel more uh, proud to be, black, right? So
Mm.
this game is obviously really big on racism. It's taking place in what, the 60s and the 70s or whatever. So
Yeah.
this is really goes in depth on it. It's not just going into the segregated bars and the white people yell out, "Get out of here, boy!" or "What are you doing here, boy?" or calling you coon or jigaboo and all these racist remarks. It's the way they look at you when you're playing a mission. In this beginning of the mission, dude, the police officers were spitting on you when you were walking through the door. They were all over the place. The feeling that I get playing this game is how I currently feel in America today. Like, they don't come out and blatantly say the racism like they did back then. They just do it over the internet. They do it on PlayStation parties. They do it at Xbox parties, and they do it on Twitch. I feel like this game like really showed me a lot about life and how it was back then and how it's starting to come back and to fruition of today's day. Like the mean looks that we get, like I get those in real life, my nigga. Like these people give you these looks and it's like, bro, they look like they give you disgusting, like you're just nothing to them. And I'm not saying all, I'm just saying that's how it feels to be today. Um, I also think that it also shows you things that uh, our grandparents went through, right? Remind you, this guy is coming back from war. If I'm not mistaken, is it Vietnam War or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's coming back from war and fighting for a country that's freedom and liberty and justice for all, and comes back home and still called nigger and still treated as, below earth, below anything, below a dog. Like my grandfather was telling me stuff like this. Like it's just crazy to me how real this story and how real this game really got to it. I feel that if you've watched movies or anything like that, and you've never really understood, and you're tired of hearing people say, it's tough in America to be black and it's tough to be or whatever have you, this game kind of gives you an in-depth, small look of what it's really like. I'm trying to figure out why we've been programmed as a society to believe that white is right and anything other than that is wrong. How many times was we see Egyptians being played by white people, Cleopatra being played by white people, gods being played by white people? White people are constantly saving the universes, constantly saving everything in video games and in movies. Why is it that the second this game is announced, it had the most racist comments and the most racist things all over it? It's
Oh,
just
wow, Luke
like
Cage is
it's just
considered
like Luke
racist.
Cage. I was just about to bring that up. It's just like Luke Cage. All these people were saying how like trash this show was, and they weren't even like they didn't even see it yet. So like I'm just trying to figure out like why we get this type of treatment when it comes to something that we're proud to do and we're finally doing, but any other time it's supposed to be the right way. So I say all that to say that this game to me is well beyond um, what I thought it was going to be. I did play Mafia 2. I haven't beaten the game yet, but I think this just is more of an awakening and look at what it's currently like today in today's society. And I think it's an amazing game.
Okay.
Would you recommend this game?
I would recommend it, personally. Like I said, like I've never played a game like this ever, so I thoroughly believe that this is possibly like, and it is not for its gameplay or its story. I really want y'all to understand that I don't think that it's the one of the greatest games I've ever played because of the story and because of the gameplay and because of all these other things. I think of it as the truth behind the game. Some of the truths that they drop in this game, if you listen to the radio and listen to some of the things that they drop in this game, it's ridiculous.
Okay. All right. Damn, son.
Thank you for that. Right.
And hold on. Let me hold on. Let's keep going.
Changed my life.
Go ahead.
Like, I also think that, like, for the people that really believe that this game, like, if you got a feeling that this game, it gives you like a disgusting taste, that shit inner racism coming out. To be honest with you, because it's something different. You're not used to this. I've heard. I haven't watched no videos on anybody else's channels. I haven't seen anything. I've just heard people trashing this game. Like, I don't care about being black. I don't. What do you think we feel like when we play these games all of our lives and watch these movies all the time? That's exactly what we feel like. But we deal with it and try to enjoy it. I really wish I could put this game down and be like, that's it. Like, this game was it. It's over with. I'm done. I can't do that, B. Because every time that once I do put this game down, we still got to go out in real life and still deal with some of the shit that you got to deal with in this game. And there's a reason why all these things are dropping around the same time. There's a reason why Luke Cage, this game, and the Nat Turner movie are dropping at the same time. Why is that? Because we tired and fed up. And there's nothing we could do other than protest and try to be, you know what I'm saying, and equal and be treated as equal as such. So, that's it, my nigga. My bad.
You got to clap on.
No, that's all right, man.
That was facts. That was pure facts.
All right.
No,